It's very tough to know what the equilibrium price, to use an economics phrase, of housing is, because housing, by its very nature, when you buy a house, you're making a statement about what you think will happen in the future. And as soon as you bring in expectations, it becomes very difficult to say this is exactly where the price of housing should be. Having said that, the relationship between house prices and incomes is an obvious one. If house prices rise, so if the share of your monthly income that you have to spend on housing rises above a sustainable level, then you do need to worry. And if you look at house prices now, and indeed you look at rents now, relative to people's incomes, they are as high as they should be. They shouldn't be going any higher. And if we still have an issue, for example, the issue at the moment in Ireland is that there's still a lot of people looking to buy. The issue we have is an issue most cities actually would want to have, which is a rapidly growing population. So Dublin has a rapidly growing population. Most cities would love to have that problem. The problem arises when you don't have housing being built. And what we have now is not so much, we do focus on house prices relative to incomes, but really the thing you want to focus on is the cost of building a home relative to people's incomes. And if you do the maths now on building, say, a two-bedroom apartment in Dublin, even if you don't have any land costs, will command something like 250 to 300,000 euro. And when you convert that into monthly rents, that's about 12 or 1,300 euro per month. Now, a family that's looking for a two-bedroom apartment has got to be a small family, and they may be a lower income family. They're not going to be able to spend 12 or 1,300 euro a month. So that's really the barometer of health on the housing market, has to be about costs rather than about prices, I would say. There are some people out there in a rush because they have mortgage approval under the old system, but we sort of need to let the market calm down after the rules have been introduced. One of the biggest things we've seen is the expectations. So there's a survey as part of the draft report where we ask people, what do you think is going to happen to house prices over the next year or 5 years? And they've gone from expecting double-digit increases last September in Dublin to expecting increases of maybe only 2 or 3%. And that's a good thing. That takes a lot of the sting out.